All right. How everybody doing? This is another session of Just the Point of View. I just got off extraordinary phone call video chat with a sister named is Heather Miss Thornton. But unfortunately, the volume of the video didn't come through. So I'm like, you know what? I got to put some work in today, reach out to the people, show them some love the way that I know how to show it. And I'm going to go right into these topics. Got several. Not going to keep it very long. First one is a little bit of the residue or rendition for what me and Miss Heather, Miss Thornton was speaking about. And we was talking about games. Not your everyday typical game. The games I'm talking about is political games. We got the Republicans and the Democrats. You know, if you with one gang or the other, you polarize towards that gang if they right or incorrect, or correct or incorrect. No matter what the other party says, you're against them just because you're associated with your political gang. Two, gangs in religious operations or systems. Within the Christians, they got the Baptists, the Methodists, the Presbyterians, the Jehovah's Witness, the Mormons, the Catholic. And all of those systems or groups, they claim to have all the truth, and people identify other sects as this way, that way, that way. That's a game, if you ask me. So people always ask me, if you what is your faith in this and this and this and this and this. My thing is, I don't claim to be of any particular denomination. I have a way of life that I'm practicing on, and that's what it is. It's a way of life. Also, I will let you know that there's gangs inside the Islamic community, the Sunnis, the Sufis, the Shiites, the Qadafis, the Nation of Islam, the Moral Science, the Five Percenters. Now, these brothers and sisters, they don't consider themselves to be gang in none of these religious systems. But when you can't find a common thread to associate with your brother or your sister that have a faith that is similar to yours because you think that yours is superior, may it be in Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Hinduisms, whatever, Taoism, Taoism, whatever it may be. If you think that you're superior to other individuals because of the system of your chosen agreement, that shows that you have a form of narcissistic behavior. Man, we got to find a balance. It's not to be about polarized and non-tolerant people. That's why the planet is in the position that it is now, because of the non-tolerant behavior of the people sending up all this crazy, chaotic, confused energy, and the planet is starting to reflect back the energy that the people are that's coming from the people. You think that may not sound, but we have a frequency, the planet have a frequency, and our frequency as humanity is out of sync, or not in a harmonic frequency with the planet. And it's sad because so many minds on the planet claim to be so intelligent, but we can't feed everybody. We can't house everybody. We can't make sure everybody got their basic necessities. Oh, that's socialism. Oh, that's communism. Whereas democracy has worked, which is hypocrisy, and it has worked so fine while we are in the situation that we are in now. This so-called democratic republic government, it needs adjustments. They need to come to the table and have a balance. All the Democrats not right and all the Republicans not right. And if you think that shows that you have a sense of insanity. You've been psychologically indoctrinated if you think that everything the Republicans say is incorrect or wrong, and if you think that everything the Democrats say is incorrect or wrong. That means that you have been indoctrinated. you're blind, and you are being led by the blind, and your mind has been enchanted by these politics, modern day wizards, warlocks, magicians, and witches on Capitol Hill and throughout the capitals throughout the United States and the world. When they be lying to you, they be casting spells on your mind. That's what the gang leaders do. Cast spells on the mind. Man, we ride or die. We roll like this. Wah, 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 wah. Somebody lied to us. Moving forward, everything is mental. So we got to realize that being so that everything is mental, that we have to make mental adjustments throughout our life. Don't nobody have all the answers. We're here collectively so we can reason with one another to find a better way. Yet, some people on this planet has found a way that's conducive for them, their bloodline, their family members, so forth and so on, and they have a monopoly on the planet. It's based on greed, deception, murder, and anything corrupt that you can think of. They're doing it. They're sacrificing kids, drinking blood. They're doing all types of crazy things. And some people say that is just insane. Yeah, it is insane, but I bet you it's going on. Yeah, that's how they do what they do. They know that there's life in the blood, there's power in the blood. So yeah, they drinking blood, real blood, not that they're communions. I'm talking about on this in these places where as though that people had in these meetings that is out of the eyes of the public. So, ladies and gentlemen, last thing I'm gonna speak on is Kanye West. Only thing I'm gonna say, man, the brother has a serious mental issue. Some people are being very, very hard on him. I understand why people taking the position, but you cannot allow his sickness to have you to trip. And when you know this, that we are one, that means that Kanye West, in his indifference, is a part of us. That means that the homeless man, a homeless woman, the drug addict, the thief, the murderer, the homosexual, the prostitute, the wicked, crooked politicians, and and the people that's doing good. All of us is a part of the same body. And if the body don't get healed, different parts of the body don't get healed, that means that we can never totally get healed. We got to go within inside ourselves and meditate, pray, think, whatever works for you that will bring you to a higher frequency of consciousness that will put you in alignment with correctness. We must dismantle the corruption of our former ways of doing things. Man, right on my shirt, speak ill of no one, trust no one. What it say on the bottom? Love all. And with that, I'm going to bring in this session to just a point of view to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, peace, love, grace, and blessing to all humanity. And remember this, live your life on purpose, with purpose, because it's all purpose. Praise him that raised him.